All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostle, great millstone, who told me the truth and rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutation. I come out there, scattered about your four corners of the earth, that's serving the truth and not true sincerity. Do I say Shalom? This is Abundant Bala come to another video in the spirit. And on the top of this video is going to be about the signs that we are seeing, okay? And the signs are coming to pass. So I'm going to get straight into it. This is Isaiah 29:6. It says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire." So, as you can see, you've been watching what's been going on in the news. It's been earthquakes going on in diverse places. Okay, I believe it was Taiwan that just had an earthquake. That was that had a lot of damage. And they showed videos of it, and they showed people that was on the roads. How horrific the earthquake was. You had a video of a dude that was in the pool, and it showed how extreme the shaking was from the earthquake. The water from the pool was just moving like I never seen nothing move before. And that just gave you a good visual of how severe the earthquake was. And then you had another earthquake that happened in New Jersey, New York, and then New York got hit with a second one, okay? I think later that day. So, it's a lot of abnormal things happening in the earth that has never happened before. Here in Michigan, I believe Thursday, I was out at the job site, it started hailing. It was kind of sunny, a little bit of cloudy, but then it started hailing out of nowhere, just for a second, and then it stopped. Okay, then the next day, that Friday, it started snowing just out of nowhere. It didn't say nothing about no snow, and then it looked like it also did a little bit of hail as well, too. So it's a lot of abnormal things going on in the earth, but if you are in this wisdom and knowledge and understanding, if you're in the truth, you can understand that these are the things that the Lord spoke about. And this is how we will understand where we are in prophecy, and we will understand that this is the Lord visiting this place. And the reason why he's visiting this place, because what? He's preparing to make his grand entrance. Yahweh Shai is preparing to make his grand entrance when Yahweh Shai is going to return in that great fathership. Okay? So these things are happening, are signs to let us know where we are as far as prophecy. So that's why I'm going to grab this. Second Ezra is 9. I'm starting at verse 1. It says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." It says, Therefore when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So these are things that the Lord spoke all the way in the beginning. Okay, that was going to happen. Okay, and now we're seeing them happening now. It says we should see earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. We're seeing earthquakes in the world. Okay, happening all over the world. Okay, we're seeing the uproars of the people happening in these different countries, and here in America as well. With one thing going on with the borders, Texas basically said that they wasn't going to let those people in no more. Okay, what's going on right now with the president election? You got one people standing up for Trump's side. You got the other side standing up for Biden's side. You know, you got people saying if Biden gets elected again, that there's going to be uproars. Okay, so you can see all these things happening that the Lord said was going to happen, and this helps us. That's part of His ministry. Understand where we at as far as prophecy. Okay, we know that the Lord is we're getting closer and closer to return of the Lord. And then we got this eclipse that's supposed to be happening on Monday, which is a major sign because of the last eclipse happened, I believe 2017, and then we got another one happening 7 years later. If you understand what that number 7 means, that number means completion, man. So we can see, then we're coming out of time of the Passover. That bridge incident that happened. Okay, it's a lot of things happening. One of our brothers said, one of our elders here in our camp, the second command should come. He said that since he's been the truth, after the Passover, he has not seen things happen on such a frequent basis since he's seeing things happen now. So hearing that, basically, just open our eyes even more. Like this could be it, man. These could be really the last days. You're living in the last days, but we can really be, entering those real last days where our salvation is near. We can be up out of here soon. So that's why we continue that hasting in the day. So I'm gonna grab this. This is Mark 13, and I'm going to start at verse 8. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there should be earthquakes in divers places, and there should be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of sorrows." Okay? It says these are the beginning of sorrows. When we see all these things, man. We see nation rise against nation, kingdom rise against kingdom. This with that war that started between Ukraine and Russia, and then what we had, the war between Israel and Palestine. Okay? So it's a lot of things going on, man. Earthquakes in diverse places, I just spoke on that. There should be famines. Famine is going to happen, man. We've been talking about that for a period. And it's two different famines going to happen. It's going to be famine where it's going to be a lack of food, and it's going to be famine of this word, man. Because when the Lord seals up the elect, man, and He stops us from going out there on these highways and byways, man, then that's it. That like we know that we about to be up out of here soon. When the Lord stops us from going out there speaking, man. When they take this truth off the internet, where you're not able to access it, then that's it. We understand that that's the elect being sealed. Because if this word is not being pushed out on the internet, which is how we help spread it throughout the world, to reach the four corners of the world, to reach the Israelites that's all scattered all over the world. When the Lord stops that up, then we understand that that's the elect being sealed, man. And then like I said, our salvation is near. It says in troubles, and what did Apostle Hart coin this year? The year of Jacob's trouble, man. So we can only wait and see. But the way things are going on, the way things are happening, especially when this eclipse happens, and we see what happens after these eclipses, man, this can just very much be the year of Jacob's trouble. Okay? So we just got to continue to keep being upon our watch. I'm going to grab this. This is Luke 21:11, basically saying the same thing, just said a different way. It says Luke 21:11. It says, "And a great earthquake shall be in divers places, and famines and pestilence, and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven." It says pestilence. That's another. Play that's gonna happen. Pestilence. One that started it all off was the Crime Royal 91. Now, as we continue to go forward, we can only see which more things are going to be created out here. It says in fearful sights. Okay, yeah, everybody's marveled at the eclipse, and so-called excited to see it, but the elites and those higher ups, this is a fearful sight for them. Okay, because they know these scriptures. They don't fully understand it. The Spirit's not dealing with them, but they know the scriptures, and they know when certain signs happen that they understand that something's going to happen. They don't know what, but they understand that something's going to happen, and ultimately it's not going to be good. So that's a fearful sight. It says, "And great sign should there be from the heaven," and that this eclipse is going to happen. That's a great sign. Anytime it's a blood moon or something happens in the heavens, the Lord give us some type of sign in the heavens. Okay, we understand that something's about to happen shortly after that. So that's why we have to be on our watch. And that's what the moon, the sun, and the stars are created for. They're created for signs in the heaven. Matter of fact, let me grab that. This is Genesis 1:14. It says, "And Yahweh said, Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years." So the Lord created the sun, the moon, and the stars to be for signs in the heavens for us. That's what we can do with 2 Ezra 9 said, measure the times. That's a one way that we're able to measure the times. From the signs that the Lord shows us in the heavens. So all we can do is just wait and see. I'm going to grab this. This is Jeremiah 10:2. I'm going to start at 10:1. It says, "Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel." Okay, so this is only for the Israelites to understand these things. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of the heaven, for the heathen are dismayed." 1 second. Sometimes my Bible app, that KJV, with their Apocrypha Bible app, be cutting off some lines and stuff like that, and that's ultimately the devil. Let me see. I'm going to read that verse again. It says, Jeremiah 10:2, it says, "Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them." See, they had that last two words cut off in the other app, but, that's what we got to, sometimes you got to download a few more other apps on your phone, because, man, Satan will try to do anything he can to try to, to put a stumbling block in front of us or an obstacle in front of us. But it's cool, though. But, yeah, it says, "Be not dismayed at the signs of the heavens, for the heathen are dismayed at them." They dismayed because they don't know. They don't understand. They don't understand that these things are signs for something that's going to happen. That to them, it's just something to marvel at. I could say, they just like, ooh, they ooh ah. we like, okay, all right, and then the course that is taken, it's passing over 7 cities, and I believe the brothers brought it out. 7 of those cities, they all, I believe, are named Nineveh, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what the brother said. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what they said, or something in the lines of that has to do with a reference with Nineveh. But what it supposed to be going over them 7 cities. Like I said, that number 7 is completion, man. So all these things are not just happening like this for no reason. No. So that's why it says learn not the way of the heathen, because you learn the way of the heathen, you won't be on the watch that we're supposed to be on. You'll be in the heathen mindset. You'll be caught up in the world. And we're not supposed to be caught up in the world. We're supposed to be coming out of the world, especially when we come into this truth, man. So we'll see. Yahweh watches eye. This does pop off some things and allow things to happen. Because we got to get out of here, man. The scriptures say arise and depart. This is not our rest. Okay, this is not our rest, man. We got to get out of here. Things are getting bad. And they're going to continue to get bad until Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua returns. So Yahweh watches eye. This does be a sign that speeds things up. So the Lord can get here fast, man. So that's pretty much it. Lord willing, this video is edifying. I'm going to close out by giving our praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua B'Shem Rakakadash. Shalom.